Well, hello there. Thank you so much for joining my massive October special where I do basically a Halloween board game video every single day of October, a new board game to explore. But I also actually made some specific seasonal merch that you can check out with art by your very own. So I'll go ahead and link that down below. This is only going to be available during this season, so thought I would let you know. All right, enjoy.
Disney Villains Unknown Order. This is actually there is another game that is also this, and that is called Maskman. So if you've played Maskman, you've actually played this game. But this one is my favorite version of the game. It's in my opinion, the best version of the game. But this is a game where you're going to be playing a trick-taking game of sorts. It's more of a card-shedding, climbing game, so I'll say it that way. But you're going to have a hand of cards, and what you're going to notice about these cards is that they don't have a value. They also just really only have their suits, which are the different villains. So the orange suit is Scar, the blue suit is Hades, purple suit is Evil Queen, the teal suit is Ursula, not the purple suit. Maybe too many villains are purple, but either way, all of these are the different colors. And what you're doing on your turn is you're going to be playing a villain out onto the table. And there's a way to show up a villain. So when you play one villain card, that villain card, you know that it's just been played. So you put its token on the side of the board. Well, then if another player takes two cards of a different villain and they play it, they show up the Ursula. Let's just say I started with Ursula, okay? Actually, you know, let's say I started with Scar, because I don't like Scar. That's a hot take, I'm sorry. So somebody started with Scar, and I take two of my Hades cards, and I play them in response. Well, now we know that for the rest of this round, Hades is stronger than Scar. You can only play up to 3 cards in this game, and you can't play more than 1 card if the card hasn't been played yet. So over the course of the game, all of these kind of showing up each other will determine this hierarchy of all of these suits, but it's not known at the beginning. It's very, very clever. It's very interesting. You're trying to shed your hand of all of your cards. So if you start with a hand with a lot of Evil Queen, you got to think about it. Like, do I want to wait and see where Evil Queen starts in the hierarchy by letting other players determine it? Or do I want to try to determine that early? That way I can start taking advantage of it right now. A lot of tricky little thoughts in this game, and it really works well once you all kind of get comfortable with this system. Your brain has to kind of break in order for it to rebuild how this game works and what the heck is the strategy. I'm going to tell you this, I'm not good, but one time I did play a game and it was like, I thought of it, my brain got there, I was like, ooh, that's exactly what I need to do. And when that happened and it worked, I was like, it was so cool. And it's never happened again. But I still enjoy coming back to this game. It is very fun. I love to see that hierarchy of these villains kind of shift and change. And you'll be building multiple rows and you're going to be like, but we still haven't seen if Cruella is stronger than Hades. I wonder who is stronger. I wonder who is going to determine that. Not all the cards are dealt at the beginning of each game, so you don't actually know how many of each thing is in people's hands either, which makes it a little bit harder to determine. This is just a fantastic game. It's perfect for this season, one that I would highly recommend. It's a good place to start if you want to kind of warm up for your Halloween game night. Now, if you like Disney, but you're not super into those Disney villains, maybe you're more into the ghosts of Disney. Well, I've got a game for you right above here. Go ahead and click on that, and I will see you there.